Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn. In the last episode, we built this lovely little chill out area with some hidden homes, if you can see at the bottom there. And we also started landscaping this area. Now, off screen, I've done a little bit. I've done a little bit. I've blown up most of this mountain. I've started blowing up here. I've put some stability or platforms here. And yeah, we've got a few things we want to do this episode. Now, I did take away the lumber mill last episode because I thought, or planks factory. I thought because, we don't actually need it, but I needed it. I needed it because I didn't have a, what it is called, distribution center over here. So I had to make planks and all that jazz, but it's all done. Let's go. So right now, I need to clear this up. I need to destroy the last bit of this bridge. I need to think about a way to deal with this area, because in order to continue this sort of pathing, I'm going to need to blow up this bit of rock. But that means I have to delete all of this, and that is just long. Maybe we'll do that in another episode, but for now, I think I would just make a nice, easy path going up there. So if we do something like, even that would be a bit too... Would it be enough? No, I'll have to put it like this. Yeah, we could do something like this. Like that, and then like that. Then put that there. And then we're going to do the same here. Let's just connect this to the pathing. And once that's built, we can actually start blowing up this bit. Now, I need to destroy this, so you can go. I need to get rid of this, but it's got 666 logs. It's got quite a lot of logs there. I need to get rid of this farm. So let's do that for now. And let's put another farm down. Now, I have been using the fandom website to try and work out how much food I actually need. So I want to get 100 beavers worth of food, because everything is going to be run by robots, right, eventually. And then over here we're going to make some sort of vacation island. Now I'm planning to have 100 beavers in that island, so we need to be able to supply them with enough food for the beavers and enough potatoes for sort of catalysts and stuff like that, and biofuel and all that jazz. So I was using the fandom. There's an external link in the fandom food page that takes you to a food calculator. So I checked it out, and we're going to go by that food calculator. So if we see it on the screen now, this is what the plan is. We are going to have, 32 farm towers of carrots, 60 farm towers of sunflower seeds, 36 potatoes, 16 wheat, 45 chestnut, 23 cocktail, and 45 spadadock. And you can also see like how many buildings I've got or need to get. So aquatic farms, 2, 6 farmers, and all that jazz. So we need to fit all of that in this space here. Now that is gonna have a 7x7 grid, so we can use beehives. So that means we're gonna be missing one plot, but that's not too bad, because apparently these actually increase by around 40 to 50%. And with the calculations there that you just saw, that does include the buff to with the beehives. So we do have quite a lot to do this episode. We have quite a lot to do. We've got to think about irrigation. We've got to think about a lot of things. And I also want to increase the dam to over here, maybe. Because I kind of want to use this area, because there's going to be a lot of production, there's going to be a lot of storage and all that stuff. So, you know what, let's get, what is pathing like? Pathing is not too great, but let's get this going so we can start making a dam. They're not doing really anything. Do I put them on a levee block just to add a bit more height to them? I think that is going to be the case. So we're going to put a levee block right here. We're going to put 1, 2 here, something like that, and something like that. And that's going to be a lot of wood, which I'm more than happy to use. We don't actually need this, I don't think. Yeah, I think that would be fine for now. Now, we need to do all of that. And we can let it go through. I think I may need to wall it in a bit. But for now, we're only going to make it go up to around here anyway. So that should be okay. That should be okay. Also going to clear up this area because it gives us more water storage. All right, so while they get that done, let's start planning. Oh, we've got some scrap metal there. Let's start planning some stuff out. Now, unfortunately, oh, I might need to get rid of this. I love it. I do love it. But it's in the way. It's like literally in the middle of everything. So that is mostly going to be a no-no. We need to get rid of this storage. I am going to maybe move this out a bit. So maybe blow up this area. So also, let's just get rid of that. Let's just get everything cleaned up. And let's make a blank canvas to work with. Okay, so with this bit all cleared out, we can actually start planning this bad boy out. Now, I am going to be making a little bit extra, but it should be fine. There's no wrong in having something good and having more of it. So we're going to assume that this is going to be the line of district center, right? So if we put this something like this for now, this is the area that we're going to be farming in. So let's get rid of all this weird pathing. All right. So we're going by a 7x7 grid because that helps with beehives. That's how big the radius for the beehives are. And if we need carrots, we needed 32 carrots. Now 7x7 is 49. Take one away for the beehive, that's 48. So we're going to have 16 more carrots than we need, or 17. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to do maths. It's early in the morning for me. It's early. So we need a certain amount. All right. So what is 7x7 in the grid here? Let's get our carrots out. Where are you? So if we do that, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 5. That is 7 right there, I believe. Yes. And an easy way to get this done is if we put the beehive down, we can pretty much know where it's going to be. Now, unfortunately, you can't see the radius of the beehive yet because I don't know why they do that, but that's fine. If we do something like this, that should hit perfectly. So that should be able to supply 100 beavers. It seems a bit crazy. It seems a little crazy, but that's what it says. So we're gonna trust in the process. And if we do need more, we can always extend. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this back because of this bit here. So we're going to move it back to the wall. All right, with that bit done, we can now go on to potatoes. So let's make a little divider there. So that's potatoes, that's carrots, and we need some wheat next. So with wheat, we only need 16. 16. That's not much. That's not many at all. So I could actually pull it in here somewhere, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave this area for other things. So we're going to carry on with our little pathing going down here. And there you go. Lovely jubbly. So that seems to be all for the food above ground, right? Oh, we need some sunflower seeds. We could use that. And then we can get some cattail and spadadoc somewhere around here. You know what? This farm is a lot smaller than I expected. This is actually really small. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm going to make extra potatoes in an area so we can make biofuel and catalyst. So what does that actually take? So we've got potatoes and water, that's fine. And we've got maple syrup and sunflower seeds. Okay. So how many sunflower seeds do we need? And what do we need sunflower seeds for? Other than catalyst? Do we need it for any type of food? Okay, so it seems like the only reason why I need sunflower seeds is for catalyst. So, yeah, we can make a fair amount. I think we're going to put 2 fields of that just to make sure we've got enough, and that because we're going to have a lot of robots. We're going to have a hell of a lot of robots. All right, with the sunflower seeds now down and available, let's think about farmyards and all that jazz. And irrigation. So irrigation is simple. We can just do the same thing that we did over here. We can take some water from here and pull it in these lanes like so. Mostly won't go in there because then it will shoot out of here, and we don't want that. Although this will be isolated and the water will just flow in here and just stay in here, and it'll keep this whole area irrigated. I don't know about this area here though. I don't think it will. So we still need to sort out that bit. And maybe put some more down here. Now we do need to think about trees, maple syrup, pine resin and all that jazz as well. So we still got a lot to actually put in here. But yeah, I think this is pretty decent for the ground food. Now we've got to think about the water food. And we can do that around here, but I want to get rid of this. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. I want to get rid of this because this needs to go higher. We need to make this a lot higher. Well, not a lot higher, just 1 level higher, so that we have a better water storage. Or, no, I don't really want to make the water thing here. No, we're going to make it over here somewhere. Maybe we could just make it up here. But when a drought happens, that means it will die out. So no, we don't want that. We do want it here. Okay, and how many spaladocs and cattails do I need? So I need 45 spaladoc and 23 cattails. And we need to put a beehive in there as well, so that they get the bonus as well. But they can't, the beehive can be flooded. So we got to put that up on a platform. Now where's the beehive? There, let's put it like that. Yeah, that's perfect. So we do need to figure out how we're going to do that in this area. We may need to blow some stuff up to rearrange it all and make it a bit more spacious. So let's get all the farmyards over here. Let's get irrigation going as well. Where do I want to irrigate from? I think here is good enough. Coming out into here. So we're going to break this path in where we want to finish the irrigation. I think that would be fine. I need to blow up this area and make a line there. So let's get that done. Okay, now with that done, we've done the irrigation, but I have a bit of a problem. So I've made it 1 block here and 2 blocks in here. Now that's, if you watch the other episodes, it's just to keep the water in there when we go into a drought and it doesn't flow out and go somewhere else. But as you can see, it's not irrigating because it's too high. And if I make it the water go higher, this all floods. So we lose all our water. So I think we have to start dealing with the water situation. I think we have to make a proper place. Now, I don't think I'm going to make it here. I think I'm going to make it here. Just sort of like an extension of this. Now, I believe this is more than enough to supply 100 beavers with water. So we're going to keep 8 of them. And we're going to put that over here in a nice little area, and also with better storage, because that's not the storage I wanted to use in the first place. So again, we need to blow things up as we do a lot in Timberborn. We need to make space. So let's do that. That where I want to pull it. I think that's a decent area. Then we're gonna get rid of these stairs, and we're going to pull it around here somewhere and try and get that in. And just like that, that is all gone. So now we can start planning out this area. So we need level 3 platforms, which is fine. Let's pause it so they don't actually do stuff. All right, so I do like the fence sort of sectoring this off as something else. Now, what did we use? Did we use plank fence? Okay, let's get some more plank fencing down here. Just be on top of that. Does that connect? Oh, it does. Look at that. Freeway fence. I like that. I really like that. So we need 8 thingy-bobbies in here. I forgot what they're called. Water pumps. So we could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 1 path in. That's actually pretty spectacular. That's actually pretty good. That was not calculated at all. So if we do something like this, 1 here, then we put a path in here, and we do that. That should give us the right amount of space to put 4 in. Look at that. And what would we do with this little space here? We can put a beaver statue, because why not? There is a lot of space though, isn't there? You can put a bush there as well. Okay, so then coming off here, so we're gonna have to make a few more explosions happen. Because coming off here like this, we're gonna delete that. So they have a way in there. We're gonna get more fencing, because safety first. We're mostly gonna put some fence in there as well. And this is where we're gonna have some water storage. You have the big tanks. Oh, look at, oh, guys, come on. That is just perfect, isn't it? That is absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. First try, guys. Love it. Okay, let's get this done. Although, yeah, we don't need fencing on this side, because this is where the land is. Yep, that's fine. Let's get that done. Okay, so we've managed to move the water over to here. Now, I did put these 2 temporary storages because I just want to get rid of this area. There's just no need for this area anymore. So now that is done, this is going to get flooded, but that's okay. We can put this up to maybe 1. No, let's put it up to 1.5. Now, this whole area is going to get flooded, but I don't really care about this area right now. Let's see it rise, and that should now irrigate all of this, which is going to be amazing. It's slowly rising, as you can see. There we go. Now, I don't mind that getting done, because now this place is going to be lovely and irrigated and ready for food production. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, so now let's get the farm houses down. Now, I said I needed 6 farmers, and that means 3 farmhouses. But I did make more food, so we're going to put 4, I believe. Yeah, I think 4 should be more than enough. And we'll put 1 on each patch, really. And they should be able to help each other. This one can just about hear. Sorry, my voice is a bit going. Yeah, so this one should be able to reach majority of them. So that's absolutely fine. Let's actually get this done, so we can start deleting the other farmhouses and start clearing this place up. We also then need to look at production. So I want to kind of clear up all this pathing. It's just all over the place, isn't it? So let's delete this bit. We don't need that. Don't need that right now. So bakeries, grits mills, all the works that we need. So grill. Do they take power? They don't. I can actually put them in here, can't I? So this is the wheat, this is potato, this is carrots. So carrots don't really need anything. But the wheat And the good thing about this is that we can actually get the power line under here. If we did something like this, or that doesn't really look that great, does it? Can we do something like this? I could kind of work with that. And then we can get some bushes in here. We can get some designs, you know, just make things a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And a little nice little space for them to sit down and relax while they have nothing to do. Although robots will eventually be sorting this place out, so that's not really an issue, is it? Now we will need to get power in here, so I might extend this a bit, put power in this one and put power in this one. Now I do know I can connect the buildings and transfer power like that, but I like it like this. We could actually put power in the middle right here. How would we do that? Maybe we can't actually. Actually, no, we can't. Okay, we're going to leave it like that and we'll sort out the power in a sec. So we also need a grill, and that's for the potatoes here. Now, I think 2 should be more than enough. Let's look at how we're going to put this. I could do sort of like the same design here. But we do have chestnuts. So maybe I could do something like this, because we can make 2 for chestnuts and 2 for potatoes. That's fine. And then we'll do something with this. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. And here we have nothing. But what we can do, we need fuel for everything, right? I believe we need fuel for most of the products here. Okay, maybe just the grill. And the bakery. So we need fuel for grill and bakery. So we do need a small amount of trees. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use these trees or I'm going to make a whole fuel area here, which wouldn't be too bad. Or we could make the fuel area here, actually, because there's a lot of space here. Now, let's get these being the main places now. And once that one's done, that can be the main places, and the same with that, and then we can just get rid of all of this pretty much. So when it comes down to trees, we can use like a few maple and a few chestnut, and that way we got fuel and we've got some chestnut some chestnuts to bake chestnuts. Now, what we could do, because we won't be using fuel that much, we can actually put a tapper shack here to harvest the maple when we're not needing the wood for fuel. Now, I don't know if that is going to be a viable or efficient option, but we're definitely going to try it out. Now, what I could do as well is I could put some small storages here for wood. So that helps provide fuel for everything. Okay. And we still need the bakery, don't we? Does that need power? That doesn't need power. So we'll leave it like that for now. And we'll see how that comes along. Okay, so with that fully complete, I've cleaned up a lot of these carrots here, and we're pretty much done with this. Now, I did need to sort out some more irrigation here, because as you can see, the sunflowers are dying out. Now, my carrots went down quite a lot, and this is meant to supply 100. Now, I believe what was wrong with that is that the calculator assumed that I had other food prepared. So I believe when they eat a bit of everything, and that satiates their hunger a little different. So this on its own most probably cannot provide 100 beavers with food, you would need all of this working together in tandem to get it all done. But we've got some potatoes going now, we've got some hot potatoes, so things should be slightly improving. But if we need to expand, we can expand. I do want to cover this up with soil so that we can double this over, because that'd be pretty nice. And I want to get more storage because I have used up all the storage and there's still a few more things that we need to get done. But unfortunately, guys, this is all I've got time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.